Hey Opal fans, hello from underground. I'll talk quickly. It's the end of the day. I'm about to go up the ladder. I suggest you watch until the end because I did find some color and you can see me jackhammering, popping it out of the wall. You can see it in the wall before it comes out. You can see it in the wall after it comes out. And now I'm gonna go upstairs, scrub, clean it up a bit and show you probably a quick video from upstairs, as long as the sunlight is cooperating, so you can see what it looks like. It looks pretty nice. So, and I will show that to you at the end. Be patient, please. It takes me a few minutes with the jackhammering, but I think it's worth it at the end. Thank you. See ya. Hello again from underground. Sorry, cleaning a bit of sandstone out of my hair. I've been poking around a little bit down here and actually cleaning up and moving some mullock that I needed to move from yesterday and the day before, and then cleaning up one of the drives. Most of that's done, but the good news is there's color in the wall in more than one place, and in one place in particular, the color looks quite nice. Of course, I don't know if what I see is all there is, or if it's going to carry on and go on and go on and go on for a while. That I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is, well, first of all, upstairs when I came down, it was 36.6 degrees Celsius. For those of you in the United States, that's approximately 97.8 degrees. So just a whisper below body temperature upstairs. Downstairs, here, it is a beautiful 14.8 degrees Celsius. In other words, in Fahrenheit, that's 58.6 degrees, approximately. So, to go from about body temperature upstairs to about 60 degrees downstairs, it's very refreshing to be down here. Now I'm gonna dig, and as I've told you before, hopefully watch until the end, because hopefully there'll be a happy ending. Hopefully I'll have some color to show you. But thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks very much for joining me where it's nice and cool down here. I'm gonna have a drink of water, then put on my respirator, glasses, and earmuffs, and get to digging. Thanks very much for watching. See you in just a few. Hello, my opal mining friends and fans. As you can guess, I'm underground, and I'm looking at the ironstone, and there's some opalized wood right there. There's another batch right here. There was some color over here. Of course, there's clay down here, sandstone up at the top. I'm about to put the pick in the wall here. I might take this clay out here first, and we will see if I can drop this without damaging that opal too much more, and we'll see what comes out. So, putting on my earmuffs, and let's keep our fingers crossed. Ouch. Just a little bit of color in that. So we'll hammer that later. You can see there's, let me take off my earmuffs. Excuse me. A little bit of color there, a little bit of color there, a little bit of color there, a little bit of color there. Nothing fantastic though, but oops, but still some nice little bits. And there's still some up there. Let's see if we can clean that out. There are several pieces here, and I already knew some of it was broken, but some of it's still salvageable. I still am going to go after the rest of that piece. And see, that's still interesting. This piece has got potential too, but it's being a little bit more stubborn. Baby. Ha ha ha! I don't know if you can see that, but you know how I tell you to watch it till the end. It looks like, oh. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. And I don't know if you can see what's still up in there. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, let's see, that's very nice. I hope you're still watching. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can drop that bit out. If you saw the position that I was in, if you could, let's say, smell me, because often this stuff does not come out. These pretty rocks do not come out of the ground without some effort, without some blood, sweat, and tears. Okay. Luckily, there hasn't been any blood and not so much of the tears today. There has been some sweat. Okay. Now, let us, oh shoot, sorry, my little light went out. So right here, can you see that right there? Let's zoom in. Yes, see right there is some beautiful green stuff. So I'm gonna knock this out, drop this piece here, which is almost falling out. Oh, you can't see that. We'll zoom out a bit. Okay, I'm gonna take out this clay, drop this piece here, and then probably go in here and see if we can take this piece out, because that looks, can you, try it? Okay, yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at the camera and look at the rock at the same time. That looks like quite nice opal underneath there. So hopefully we can get that out. Let me zoom you out a bit. Where's my earmuffs? Okay, kids, cross your fingers. Sorry about that, my friends. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, that dropped out rather easily. Oops, I'll put it up here where you can see it better. Now, that's beautiful. That's some beautiful opalized wood. There's a little bit more over here, a little bit more over there, but that's the pretty stuff right there. And those other pieces have some more in there. I'll bring this up to the surface, give it a scrub, maybe show you a quick video from up there. I think I'm gonna sign off from down here for right now. I'm gonna dig around a little bit more and we'll see what else we can find. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned because like I said, I'm gonna clean that up and show it to you in the sunlight. See you in a few minutes. I'm up on the surface, and I didn't get much of a chance to really clean this piece up. I rinsed it off with a bit of water, and you can see that looks quite nice. There's a few other indications over here that there's some other opal in there too. Can't tell from this side. But even just that, and then of course the pieces that broke off there, I have those too. That's quite nice stuff. I hope you enjoyed watching it being harvested, and thanks for watching till the end. And there's still color in the wall. Let's hope for some more tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.